Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're taking a look at question 4. A football team holds a car wash as a fundraiser. The team makes this graph to see how much money they could raise from washing cars. And here's the graph. And they want to know which table models the data in the graph and shows how much money will be raised if the team washes 30 cars. All right, so if we just look at the dots here and think about what's the x and what's the y coordinate for the dots that are already on the graph, if we look at this first dot, that's over 5 on the x and it's up 25 on the y. And if we look at this next dot, that's over 10 and up 50. So let's just take a look at those first and see if we can eliminate some of the wrong choices just based on what we have so far. All right, now if we look at this one, see that one does have as an x the 5 and as a y it has the 25. If we look at the next one, it does have the 10 and the 50. So this one's a contender. This one would not be because, see, look, it's reversed. This is talking about cars washed as being 25, and if we look at cars washed as being 25, that would mean 125 instead of 5 for the y value. So because this is incorrect, we're going to reject that choice. Now, likewise, we would reject choice D because that has the same two values as the first ones listed in the table, the 25 and the 5. The 5 is just not right, so we can eliminate choice D. Now, if we look at how is A different than C, if we look at the third one down, that looks the same. If we look at the fourth one down, this is where there's a difference right here. Look at the number 30 and look at the number here. Look at the number 30 and look at the number here. Now, in all cases, we have to ask ourselves, what do we have to do to the x to get the y? And at first, it looks like we would be multiplying it by 5. In other words, 5x, if we need an equation, would equal y. So 5 times 5 would equal 25. This times 5 would equal 50. Make sure that it works for the other dots. Do we do 15 times 5 to get 75? Yes. So let's apply that same thinking. If we're going to have the number 30 in this box, and we have to multiply that by 5 to get the y, find what 30 times 5 is, and that's the one that you want to pick. Whatever this times this is, so compare it to this, compare it to this. Pick the one that matches the product of 30 times 5.